Should you turn down a job promotion or a raise so you don't go into a higher tax bracket? Most people get this question wrong without even realizing it. A poll recently came out that shows that over half of Americans were taught tax brackets incorrectly. So today, we're going to answer that question once and for all. My name's Dave, a real licensed CPA, and let's hop into it. Let's start with a real world example using imaginary tax brackets for now. At $0 of income, you get taxed 10%. At 50K, you get taxed 50%. You start working a job making 45,000. You work a full year and get offered a big raise to 55,000. Do you take that raise? Well, let's take a look. Let's assume that you take the raise. Most people think that the moment you go into the next higher tax bracket, in this case the 50K amount, that the taxes hit you like a tidal wave and that all of your income gets taxed at that 50% amount. But that's not how it works. Here's how it actually works. Same scenario. Let's assume that you take the raise. I'm going to zoom in a bit to really help make this clear. Do you see this amount here over the 50K mark? Only this amount gets taxed at that higher rate. Everything else below 50K stays at 10% and is locked in at that rate. This is because taxes don't work like a tidal wave. They work like a staircase. Now, let's use our example one more time, except with the real tax brackets, so we can answer this question once and for all. Here's the real brackets. Do you see how they look like a staircase and how only the amounts within each staircase gets taxed at that higher percentage? That's how they actually work. Now, knowing that, if we start at 45K and we take a raise up to 55K, only the amount above this 48,476 gets taxed at 22%. Everything else stays locked in. Here's the full calculation of your take home pay, both before and after. So, to answer the question from the beginning, unless you get some sort of government benefit that goes away after a certain dollar amount, there's really no reason financially to ever turn down a pay raise or a promotion. If you found this video helpful, if you like learning, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.